Yeah. Knowing Calvin and Mike. Mm. Mm. We live? You can say me. Everything over here, so I gotta reach for it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. We still waiting for the third party. And
Definitely
the
still waiting for
background
the third party
is
now again. There he is.
again. He coming? Hey.
He coming. He there. He right there.
There he is. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Sorry for those technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Out
most
here in these
definitely.
technical difficulties streets.
All those extra steps. I'll be 20 minutes to get on here.
Oh man. So
demon.
hey, that's how it works. I forgot that's what we were supposed to be doing. We were testing on not the actual link, and we should have been testing it on the actual link. So that it would get saved as an event up in here too.
YouTube. Tomorrow, Shay. We in here.
We are in here. All right, Calvin. It was on, but we just weren't using the link that would save.
Got it.
Makes sense. So we're gonna do like the normal intro. How we doing this?
I mean, we could, but we probably ain't. But, I can still play the music because I know how much Calvin likes the music. So
cue my music.
We can still do the music. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna do the music, and then Calvin, you got it because you picked it.
Yeah, you do the introduction. Okay. It's on you.
So it's gonna be on you. So we're gonna jump into the music. Mad.
Hey Shay, how you doing?
Mad regular. Because I know this is gonna get you going. So we're gonna play the music for you, and then it's gonna be mad regular after that. I know you got to hear your music every time we do something. So go ahead, man. You got it, man.
That's what I enjoy. I do enjoy that music, even though y'all didn't. Y'all wanted to change it on season 2.
Hey, we did, and we're still thinking about making some changes. I know some people that have songs, man. We might want to put their stuff up here.
He says stop
being support.
Hey, today, so it's our New Year's, the last show of the year, and
for sure.
I wanted to take time out to reflect on the year and consider everything that we've done, you've done, our listeners, and really just take time out to appreciate how far we come on this journey. So, my question, and this question came from Miss Ashley, whether she knew it or not. What did you enjoy, or what was the best thing that happened to you this year? I'm gonna go ahead, hit Alan and Zoe, and then I'll share mine. But yeah,
go ahead, Zoe.
I don't go first for nobody. I'm just joking.
You're going first today. Going first today.
Hey yo, so I guess the first I really enjoyed this year is getting outside of the country, different cultures, and being able to experience that. Seeing that my big yard, meaning that the world is a big place, a lot to see, a lot of different things. So yeah, that's what I got, man.
Alan, how about you?
What was the most? Because I try to look at everything as if it doesn't seem good, as at least a learning experience. So what would be the best thing?
1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. What?
Snap, crackle, and pop, sir.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you then. Okay, well, let me see. Let me see if I can take a look at that snap, crackle, and pop. Nope, it says I'm on what I'm on, so I don't know what to tell you.
Oh.
Just gonna be what it's gonna be at the moment.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to consider what it could be. I mean, there's a lot of I don't know that I have a one because I feel like a lot of great things happen. I, generally speaking, in my life, not to say that nothing bad happens, but in 2022, I mean, I surpassed being married for 10 years, so that was a fantastic thing, right?
Yeah.
Ten
A
years.
lot of
Everybody
people
This
took
is
your
don't
the
ring.
make
10
it
year
10
mark.
years, and it don't even feel like 10 years. It feels like a few months, but it's been but it's been 10 years. We just out here in these streets living.
I
So
like it.
I would say that 10, because certainly a 10 years is a long time for some people. It
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
seem like it was for us.
Oh, yeah.
Makes
10
sense.
years. Yeah, I think for me, I actually told my son this yesterday. My highlight for the year was him graduating college. That was like, I'm glad he made it. That was my highlight.
I'm glad he
Wait.
made it.
Hey,
Whoa.
yeah,
You
that
said
was my highlight,
that's what you
man.
enjoyed? That's all right.
Yeah, it wasn't even about me. It was just about seeing my kid like go on. So for me, that was it, other than that, it was like Alan would say, he had 10 years. Me and Andrew been together for 26, 5, 3, 2.
Longer than I've been
A
alive.
long time.
Fifty
And look, it's 15,
seventeen.
15 married and 20 something together since 10th grade in high school. So it's like, woo, we made it. We made it this far. Let's see what's
Okay.
next. Yeah. Yeah. Highlight, man. That was my highlight for the year. Um, what
So
changed? What changed?
what changed?
Yeah, what changed?
What changed? And let's get a little deep. Well, the first thing to change since let's see. I would say what changes my emotional, and will say that's one of the biggest things that changed for me. And why? It's because and still seeking the help I need to make sure that I'm good.
Emotional damage.
Therapy, all the things that the therapy, the medication, and the relaxation and meditation and all that help me. Now, granted, I still have my moments, you know what I mean? But for the most part, things that changed the most with me, and I gave you my why. So, who's next on this venture?
Um, I mean, I think for me, I guess, and I don't know. I don't know that it was just this year. I'm trying to, because this is the problem. Like my life is always an evolution of things that go year to year. Because certainly, right after the pandemic started, I started saying no a lot more than I used to. Now I probably could still stand and say no more often, but I started saying no to things that I didn't think were in my lane or served me well, or that I wouldn't be able to give 100% effort to, or even really any real effort to, because I used to say yes all the time and just try to make it work. And now I definitely have been saying no, or just saying no, I'm not going to be able to do that, or that's not, because I've had some people call me recently and like, hey man, you should do such and such and such. I'm like, nah, I'm not even, not even, not even putting my energies in that direction. Because if I don't feel like I'm going to be able to give it 100%, then I don't even feel like why do I need to get started going down that road. So I know that was certainly one of the things that changed. What else changed in 2022 specifically? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. We be out here living, man. We just be out here. Plus, I guess for me also, because I feel like December 31st kind of only matters to me because it's also my mother's birthday. But outside of that, like to me, it's not the end of the year. To me, it's just like just get started today on whatever I'm trying to do. Don't wait till January 1st to all of a sudden start trying to do something. Do it today and just let the chips fall where they may afterwards. That's how I feel about it. So, I kind of just, while I do look at the year, I don't count the year like most people might count the year. I count the year as whatever day I start to the next year, whatever day I start.
Yeah. I think for me, my emotions change as far as experiences in life. Well, my experiences through life has caused my emotions to change, because now it's like I don't know if I have patience. Like, I don't have a lot of patience for foolishness, for excuses. So that changed for me.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, why you look like that? Why you look like that?
Because I gotta mention, you said that you having patience has changed for the better, is what you saying?
No. I didn't say it was better. I didn't say it was better. I said it changed. I said a lot of stuff I've dealt with and gone through has changed because of my experiences and different things I've dealt with throughout the year. So I think my patience and my tolerance is lower now for foolishness and wasting a lot of time and excuses.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching under the sound of my voice, Calvin has never really had gonna sit here and let this facade fool y'all. This last, you ain't never had no patience, man.
I have been patient with foolishness.
Okay.
And now it's like it's gone.
What?
No, it's for real. It's like sometimes you can tolerate like excuses or different.
Thank you,
people.
Janine. Thank you.
What she say? What she say?
Janine.
Yes, I had patience before, Janine. Yes,
you did not have patience before.
Yes, I
don't even know why. I don't even know why we over here lying on the Lord's day. You did not have. You might have thought you had patience, but you did not have patience.
He had
for me.
It's mad
for me.
If y'all, it's mad, bro, to -2. That's see the math on that.
I see. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's like we went from no patience to less patience. I see.
Hey, I'm telling you,
how can you go below 0? It's like I got no patience. I got no tolerance. Now I got less tolerance.
Is it that bad?
It's bad.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, Janine said, yeah. Okay. Well, noted.
Noted.
I mean, hey,
I'm not.
Good job. You know who you are. That's the big thing. That's what matters, right? Know who you are.
I'm not.
But we already know that less patience. Okay, well, you went from 0 to -2, like Zoe said.
Hey, y'all call it what you want.
Time for fake ones.
But you know what I mean though, when you're saying like a lot of foolishness goes on and a lot of excuses around you. People make excuses. It's like, okay, it's time out for that. Either you're gonna do or you're not gonna do. Let's move on.
I mean, that's always been true.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's okay. Going forward. I used to be able to like, okay, I understand, yada yada yada. You didn't do. I understand. Not this year. Moving on. Didn't do it. Okay.
But what does that mean? Cool. Like, I understand. Like, give me
because you know how you make excuses for people. You know how you make like somebody tell you didn't do something or something happened or whatever else. I don't understand certain situations, or people just acting foolish around you. It's like now I don't have the time or patience for it.
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna move on. We're gonna come back to that because I know some
we come back.
That will lead you back to that same conversation.
Okay.
So, as inspiration, what things are you leaving behind in 2000?
Yeah, give me a second to think about that one. Go ahead.
Anybody?
So,
you want me to go first?
I mean, I think I'm going to do my best to leave behind any excuses that I made in any areas of my life to not win. Because a lot of times I think we do make excuses to not win in the things that we want to do. So like whatever those are now, for some people, excuses are reasons. I get that. So just for me, whatever an excuse is to me for myself, I don't want to use those as excuses to not win, because there's a lot of things that I know that I want to get done, that I know that I want to do, that I know that I need to do for our future. And I can't, because my mindset is I have no idea what tomorrow is going to bring. And so it reminds me of and this, I know that I'm going to be ridiculed in advance, but it reminds me of this song from Hamilton where, they were talking about Alexander Hamilton. They're like, how do you write like you're running out of time? And that really is what he was doing, at least according to the play. He was living his life like he was always running out of time. And we are always running out of time. We don't feel like we are. And so that's how I look. That's how I started looking at it. It's like I'm running out of time to get done the things I need to get done for the people that I care about. I'm running out of time to spend time with the people that I care about. I'm just always running out of time. From the day I was born, I was running out of time. And so I want to invest, instead of just spend hours, I want to invest those hours in the places where I can make the most impact. Instead of just, being all things to all people, try to invest those hours in the areas where I can do the most good, where I can be the best friend, where I can be the best relative, but invest the hours intentionally instead of haphazardly.
Yeah, well, that sounds like you set your priorities and boundaries. That was a big one. As far as I put in there, yeah, that definitely changed. Your priorities and boundaries, as far as relationships, that need to be updated. That need to be updated. Hey, right,
it needs to be updated really daily.
Speaking of,
because
that needs to be updated. And people think they have the same relationship with everybody. No.
Well, and that relationships and updating, I hope has learned to let go. And what I mean by that, everybody you think that's for you is not really for you. Let's be. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna be that guy.
Be that guy.
Everybody that's not for you. So, in regards of updating your relationship, take time to see. I mean, if they add to your world, they don't add to your world. If they fall in the median, whatever the case is, whatever your values are and what you hold dear to, whatever the case is, take an assessment of that.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
What's your name?
It's shouting heads is what that is.
Okay. With that being said, so you checking up, update on your relationships, and make sure that the people there for you and encouraging you and pushing you to do more and be great. And they want to be leeches or whatever the case is. Use if you need to. I'll borrow them at a low rate.
You silly.
I would just say, just be intentional about it, man. I mean, because I think a lot of times we just get caught up in living and forget to live on purpose.
Yeah.
Because the day-to-day grind sometimes just kind of things just happen and we get caught up in and forget to live on purpose, I think. And I think that, at least for me, the older I get, the more I desire to live on purpose, to not try to be all things to all people and just try to be the things I need to be to the people that I want to be those things to. Because there are certainly some people, it's like we've talked about before, these relationships that you have. There are some people that maybe you need to spend less time with, some people you need to spend that you would desire to spend more time with. And some people, like I have there are some people I just want to, reach out and say, hey, thanks. That's all. And that's it. That's the extent of my relationship. Thanks for being there at a time that I needed you to be there. Just so you know that you had an impact on my life at whatever age it was, and then keep it moving. I don't need a relationship outside of that, but because at some point in time, like I said, I'm running out of time, and so I need to whether that's 85 years, 95 years, 155 years, whatever it is. But either way, I'm running out of time to say the things to the people that I care about and to spend the time with the people that I care about.
You actually say purpose and intent. Mm-hmm. That's a big one. That's a big.
It is, and I think we just, because like I said, you can look up and and your kids are graduating. You can look up and now you're 50 years old, or you can look up and now you're 65 years old, and you're like, man, where did the time go? And I'm just like, nah. I want, because at the end of the day, when they patting you on the face with a shovel, the only thing that you're gonna have your memories. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question.
That's what you got.
Calvin.
You got the experiences and the memories that you made.
Go ahead,
Calvin. Do you think in the next year your level of care would exceed your level of choice?
That's my motto for the year. This is my
motto. What's your motto for the year?
Take it.
Motto?
My level of care will not exceed your level of decision.
What does that even mean?
What that means is sometimes you try to help people or they do certain things out of poor decision making.
Yeah.
And then they run to you to say, hey, come fix it or come do it. No, not next year. Because if you are constantly making bad decisions, I'm not gonna go beyond that.
This ain't a Whitney Houston song. I ain't looking to you.
Hey, it don't matter. See, and this is the thing. This is the problem I'm gonna have this year. I'm not explaining it. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not, because if I see things a certain way now, it's like your fire is not. Your fire is not my emergency.
Right.
If I can help, but see, Janine, some people feel like, okay, they keep making fires, they keep making problems.
Listen. If you are an arsonist, that's not my problem.
That's not no. But if you keep creating it, if you're
creating these,
if you're doing this out of decisions, that's not it. That's not it.
If you decisions over and over again, you're definitely not learning from the mistake.
Right.
You're not learning from the choices that you're making. So, asking me for any kind of help when they keep doing that. You want to know why?
Right.
Don't give off the characteristic or personality for somebody to come with me with some dumpsters to correct for them. We'll have a conversation. I'll ask you this, and I will say my piece, and you can go and be a decision you make. But I'm not here for decision maker for you.
I mean, that's true. I mean, but neither of us really do. Like if we didn't, I said it. It's been said. That's the end of that. We don't really do circular conversation over here on the homestead.
Hey, but look, that's like I said. It's not that I can dispute certain things. It's not that certain problems don't come up or emergencies. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're obviously gonna be there for family members in emergency situations, stuff like that. But I'm talking about what I'm talking about is, like I said, the decision. If you repeatedly doing this, my level of care won't exceed it. Now,
got it.
Make good decisions. What? Oh yes, my favorite one, the one I said last year all the time. If you can't make a godly decision, make a wise decision. If you can't make a wise decision, make a good decision. If you can't make a good decision, make a bad one and own it. So, all right, what you got?
You're making all types of bad decisions.
Hey man,
what's when I see under your notes? It says, "I'll teach you to stand, but I won't carry you." That's what isn't it? Unless my brother.
Well, this is one that I'm gonna work on this year as far as dealing with a lot of things, especially for me. dealing with young people, some young kids want you to carry them all the way, like do everything for them, do their homework for them, do the problems for them, fix everything for them. Nah, we're not doing that this year. This year, we're going to teach you to think, teach you to work it out. That way, I'm not carrying you. I'm not doing your work for you. A lot of people refuse, even adults, refuse to do their own work and want somebody to make excuses or do the work for them. Nah, we canceling that this year. That's not happening.
All right. Well, I guess for coming up, because I do want to, if possible, we got the comments open. So if there you go, there it is. What are some of y'all have on the upcoming year? What do y'all have planned? For me, investing, hopefully getting more. Well, I ain't gonna say hopefully, getting more properties under the belt. Financially, just making sure the family's good, getting us to the next level. I mean, that's all I got, man. You know, shout out to Ashley, shout out to Shay, shout out to Leah, and even shout out to you. No love lost.
I mean, I got a lot. I got a lot of them. If you're talking about what I'm hoping, so all right,
Goals.
let me run down this list. So obviously, well, not obviously, but the podcast growing this exponentially is something that I really want to do, which is going to take some level. Lord, it's going to take some level
No,
of
what is that? What is that?
that's stay at home wife 2023. That's what. So if you see SAHW or SAHH, that's stay at home wife or stay at home husband. So, but that it may fit in with the goals, because one of the goals that I do have is to increase our income by $60,000 this year.
Nice.
Now I don't know why I chose 60, because to me, double it is like arbitrary. But if I say 60 grand after tax, I know exactly what that number is that I need to hit. Like it's an exact number that I need to hit by December of 2023. So
got you.
That's the plan, and that's the plan that I actually came up with. I was sitting here, not thinking about the podcast specifically, but I was looking at, because I'm one of these people that I don't believe in sole source income. I really don't. I don't believe in only having one income that's coming into your household. And I said, okay, well, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this, and I've got this. The things that aren't paying me today, I need to start getting paid on. And that's one of the things is the podcast. Mama need a thermidor. Me too. I need that 48-inch thermidor because I cooks. So I thought about the podcast as being an income stream for everybody that's here, even if it's not big, but something. You know, maybe we start taking, as we increase our listenership, we can start taking ads, having people pay us to put ads on the podcast. Then of course there's Soulfire Clothing, which shout out to Zoe and Ash getting that Christmas box in. Didn't know it was gonna come in that quick.
Knock it out.
Yeah, so there's Soulfire Clothing, and then there's a couple other ones out there. I see y'all. Okay, so Stay at Home Wife sounds amazing. To Janelle as well. Throwing Father in the Shot Put. I see y'all. Of course, the Thermidor. Shay wants to improve and dance. And all of these things we can do, right? All of these things are possible. What else does anybody else have?
Yearly treat.
I will tell y'all, like, I'm seeing a lot of things as far as sending a hello from you. What's going on? Appreciate you. Thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in. Like, some of these things I see, throwing further in shop, also becoming better in dance. There's a lot of things I'm in training and persistence in doing for those goals that I see coming up here. Keep doing what y'all doing. Stay focused. Keep that drive to become better at what you're doing. Like, I'm pretty sure Calvin and Alan, they practice on, they put time and hours, blood, sweat, and tears into to get better at something new with this live feed thing. So we learning as we go, man, and trying. So back to y'all, man.
Hey,
I'm
get that
looking at these.
passport stamp. That's a good one.
And that's a
Hey,
good feeling, man.
that's on my list. Getting that
That
passport
is a
stamp.
good feeling, man.
Start traveling. That's a
Hey,
great.
listen. Here's the problem, right? Because everybody talks about getting stamps, including me, stamps on stamps on stamps, right? But I be wanting to go to weird places. I might end up having to go by myself though, because like I want to go to Antarctica, but there's no real reason to go there. I just want to see stuff. That's my problem. I just want to really like see stuff. But once I see it, I'm like, all right, I'm done. Like you can really just take me on a boat around Antarctica. And I'm like, all right, I'm cool. I saw it. I can mark that off on the list.
That's what
Anybody messing up your stamps? We're not messing up your stamps. Get your stamps.
Hey, shout out to this comment down here. I don't know if y'all got a chance. Shout out to all those folks out there that's trying to become stay-at-home husbands as well. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, so because I keep saying I'm gonna be a stay-at-home husband, but I know what that really means for me. It just means I don't work for anybody else. It means shorter way to success, LLC or converted to an S corp is the income that pays me, no matter how many DBAs, which is just doing business as fictitious names, are under that umbrella. But shorter way to success LLC is what's gonna pay us.
I like it. At home, husbands, wives, whatever you want to say, it's not about just stopping and doing nothing. To do what you want to do in life versus building somebody else's dream.
Hey, somebody asked what y'all like to leave in 2022.
Oh,
what would you like to
leave in 2022?
What are you gonna leave? Woo, that's a tough one. That's a deep one.
Well, go ahead, Calvin. You got it.
You got it.
All right, so. All right, so this one I'm gonna try it. Y'all can't hold me to this one. I'm gonna try it.
Go ahead, do your thing.
If you say it,
I'm gonna try to look.
If you say it,
yeah, I'm glad this is important. I'm gonna try to be more forgiving this year.
No.
I am.
Well, I mean, that'll be good. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm not even gonna be negative, but we gonna see.
Listen to what I'm saying though. What I mean by forgiving, I'm gonna let go of past hurts. Just let it all go.
So wait now.
Yeah. See, this is gonna be a tough one. And this one.
Wait now.
This was a lie.
I'm with Janine.
Wait. Look. So you saying you letting go? If we say we let go of past hurts. Is that all past hurts?
This is what this. Yes, I'm gonna put it in right now.
Yeah.
Look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm really gonna do this, and I'm gonna work on it because I'm not gonna let 2022 and back hold up what I have for 23 and 4. That's why.
Okay.
Well, I hope so.
Because there's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I did hold on to, and I'm just hey, all right, cool. Is what it is. Drop it. Let it go. Let it go.
What you're saying is
forgive and move on. Now that don't mean I'm gonna deal with you the same. That don't mean I'm gonna deal with you the same.
Look at his face.
That just means I'm letting it go. I'm not gonna hold on a bunch of stuff. I'm letting this go.
So what you're saying is you're gonna have closure.
No, see, we went there. We went there a couple episodes back. We went there last season. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
All right.
Let it go.
Okay.
Say therapy. Hey, we already had that therapy talk. That's a good talk.
What you mean you had a therapy talk? You talked to a therapist?
We had an episode where we talked
about
we
had an episode about therapy.
We had a whole episode about it. Oh, yeah.
The only therapist Calvin has gone to is on the rug in his closet.
There you go. But like I said, this year I'm just.
Do you have a rug? Like, do you have a specific rug? Because some people got a rug.
No, I have a place. I don't have a rug.
Oh, okay. Did you name your ash cloth?
No.
What? I don't understand.
What Ash is saying?
We're going to
They're asking about your therapy.
And this is my thing. I'm going for it. I'm just letting stuff go, and then from here on in, you get what you get. Let that stuff go. That don't mean I'm going back to the old beat up. And Alan and Fonzo kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm not going back to old bad relationships. I'm just letting it go. So now when I deal with people, it's a clean slate. From here on in, we're gonna build from here. We're building from here. This is what we're dealing with. However we interact now, we just gonna build from here. That go with a lot of people though.
Alan, what you leaving back?
So
in 22.
Well, I'm gonna try something. I want the people that's on the live to tell me if they can see these. I'm gonna try to add the chat itself to the live. So just let me know if y'all can see it.
Who is that?
Let me see. I gotta get to the
comment.
Nope. I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's slide in. That's nice.
Cool. I see it now.
Janine,
I'm gonna leave that there.
They're not showing up.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I could have started earlier, but it works like that too. As far as leaving in 2022, I mean, for me, it's all about just letting go of things that don't serve us well. Meaning the things and people that and generally it's things. It's not really even people. It's just things that don't really serve us well in our day-to-day life. So that's really what I try to leave behind, because all the people that are around me today are the people that need to be there. I don't add a lot, I subtract a lot, because my thing is also, I'm not one of those people that I don't force people to stay in my life. Like if we're moving in the same direction, we're moving in the same direction.
Janine says no is a complete sentence.
No, it's a complete sentence. And I will be real and say that is Janine is the one that helped me really get to that point that no is like, I don't need to explain my no. It's just no. We grown here. It's just no. And so that's what I think it is for me. And like I said, I don't try to. I'm not going to force relationships to be there that aren't going to be there. There's no. That's how, because a lot of people do. Like, oh, we gonna stay friends? No, we not.
No.
We gonna. And then, huh?
I said that reminded me of an old man I met at Hex or somewhere in Macy's not too long ago, and he was like, "Young man, from now on, tell people no. They want to ask you for money, tell them no. Don't just tell them no and walk off."
Listen, now I will say I was probably moving in that direction. Explanation. Because I can remember there was, I was going to because I had issues saying no. I have more issues than I do today. I still probably have an issue. But I was doing everything at the church that I was going to except for the preaching. Like, I mean, everything. I was teaching Bible study. I was teaching Sunday school. I was the praise and worship leader. I was the finance leader. Like, I'm everything except the pastor. And I'm just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Well, I'm glad to learn what the word no means and how effective it is. I learned that in the 2022. Yeah, this past year. So for the new year coming up, like to leave behind is being so judgmental. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Say it again.
I said for 2022, what I want to leave behind is mental. There, I said it. I'm very judgmental.
I didn't want to make sure you got that on record.
Right. You know what you're talking about. We'll see, but
let's move on. Yeah, let's move on.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man, because I am that. It made I survived and made it this long, so I don't know, maybe in my perspective would help me become a people person. I also want to leave behind me engaging with negative people because I find myself being drawn into the caddy for a fight.
The what fight?
Always ready. Huh?
The what fight?
Oh, that's terrible.
No, I'm just saying I'm always ready for a fight. Like I'm always cut my name, the orientation of how it was put together that is ready for war. Oh, I'm sorry, ready for battle.
I mean, I won't say that I'm
I don't
not
want to be
ready for a fight most of the time, but I'm seeing some people about that.
Oh, okay, cool. I just want to. I don't want to be. I don't want to indulge. I don't want to participate they got going on. So, but sometimes when I see it and I don't really agree with it, I want to have with that person to make sure that you stupid. Anyway, what's the say?
Janine said you don't have to show up to every event you invited.
You're stupid. You're dumb.
You don't have to show up to every event you invited.
Your lips together.
I like it.
That is true. That's a great way.
I mean, that's
that.
true. You don't have to show
you,
up to every event you invited to. I mean, but sometimes you just want to show up and blow it up. You know, you just be like, let me come in and pop the trunk over here.
And that's my issue. I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in your foolishness, and hopefully you'll think about it next time. But like, I don't need to accept the invite every time.
You're right. It's growth, man. Growth with an F. Growth.
With an F. With an F. Let's see what we got.
She said, "I need to know who made the potato salad before I come."
She funny.
yeah, that's real funny.
No, that's serious. We do need to know who made the potato salad.
You don't need to know who made the potato salad.
And the macaroni salad.
Why?
I need to know if they got. I need to know if they have pets that can get up on the counter. I got questions.
I mean, if you see cranberries and raisins in it, you got
right.
Cranberries and raisins.
I've seen it.
I'm glad I have not.
All right, let's go back.
Because then I'd have to pop the trunk.
All right, man. Y'all inspiration for the new year.
Oh my God, here y'all go. They're going crazy on the chat here.
What's y'all inspiration for the new year? What y'all got?
Oh yeah. I'll let y'all go first. Let me think about it.
When you say inspiration, like what are you asking?
Okay, so what motivation? What would you tell yourself younger? Let's say if you were 20 years younger and you had the plan.
In some cases, I've already said
New Year.
What
you going into the new year?
In some cases, I've already said it, and that is you're running out of time.
Oh. Somebody said my inspiration is Mr. Zoe.
Hey, don't make me start tearing up here. Now. I ain't got.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead and cry, man. Do it for the live, man. Let the tears flow for the live, man, so the people can see your silver back soft side.
Hey, man, it's all good. Maybe next time.
Build bonds and make memories last forever. That's motivation, Ashley.
Oh, yo, that is the mantra for this house. Building bonds and making memories. It's all about that. So she reminds me of that in a headspace, and that kind of helps me come back. Celebrate small wins.
That's a good one.
Level up.
I mean, I wrote level up. You didn't have to read that one.
I know you did.
Since I'm the only one that can type in the
you,
chat, I'm gonna have to figure that out too. I'm trying to stay abreast of the chat too.
I got you.
I'm reading a couple of those
Kingly Convo. They talk about the real. That's what's up.
Alana.
They had the girls are having a battle. Anyway, moving on. They're having a battle on
Hey
live
man,
chat.
God, family, team, and friends. That's all I'm about this year. Those are the boundaries. That's the inspiration. That's what I'm doing it for.
Inspiration?
That's what I'm doing it for.
I get that.
Don't follow one of those categories. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
And sometimes for me, I'm like, if not us, who?
If you don't do it, who will? I heard a pilot
exactly. Like, that. If not us, because at some point in time, somebody that you care about is going to be in need. And if I'm not the one who has the ability to help, then who?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I know what my inspiration is. My inspiration is I always tell myself, I don't know everything. There's always something new to learn, room for growth. So every year, every day, I inspire. That's all. I read a book, watch something, watch a documentary, listen to something that will help you expand your mind and get better understanding of things. That's my. So, and if somebody along the way learns something, great, good for you. We made it 46 minutes.
Yep.
And counting. Cue the music.
That's
music.
It.
Music.
No, we're good.
We love
y'all.
We
can ask if they want to talk about anything else, man. What y'all just
Look, ask them when they want to talk about something else. He trying to roll.
Like y'all just kicking people to the curb. Y'all don't even.
He's trying to roll.
Like these people, man.
2020.
These are your fans, man. What y'all doing?
Don't end it all.
Like y'all terrible.
Asking you
music. Like what are we? Like this ain't.
He
like
don't end it.
Watch this.
Don't end it.
Just watch it. Well.
I'm just saying. So I mean, because I did say that in my last post that we could talk about whatever after we got done with.
Okay. All right. So I'll tell you, if y'all listening, watching, and following, and typing, if y'all don't want to say, then what do y'all want to talk about? Open the floor. What y'all got? I'll wait.
I'll wait a second. We ain't gonna wait a long time, but we gonna wait a second.
No, not that long. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, if not,
so y'all want to?
I want to talk about this camera right here, man. Hey, this camera is.
Why look you got makeup on?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is just my natural brownish red skin over here, and I'm over here glistening, like I'm gleaming.
Beautiful
beard, looking all fluffed. Look at this. This is crazy. So hey, so I will say that to everybody. Hey, if y'all wanna help and support and assist us with getting some more equipment to make the podcast even better, I will appreciate it, and it will go to good use. It will go to good use.
It definitely.
I thought about opening up a Patreon, but we haven't really gotten there yet. Plus, I don't feel like adding another thing that I got to manage. But hey, it will go to good use. We got us one nice camera, but we were trying to get to a point where we had a camera for each of us. But also, if you know somebody, and this is where hopefully our network can help us out. If you know somebody that is really good at video editing, because none of us really have we can work on it, but it takes time, and I would just rather pay somebody to do it. I don't know what Janine Shorter is talking about. Husbands need to eliminate no from their vocabulary.
Oh, come on, we're not doing that. We're not.
I don't see that as that.
She said get rid of that negative talk.
No, that's I don't know what that's about. Matter of fact, let me just say no. I don't even know what I'm saying no to. I'm gonna just say no.
Y'all
No,
about
I'm
to
not
get
getting
in
in trouble
trouble.
because you know I'm just messing. I mean,
That's
for the
they've
most
been
part,
trying to push that
I don't
campaign
really ever say no.
for a while. They've been trying to push that campaign. As far as the Cash App and what Alan was talking about, we'll probably have something set. We'll get something to that way. If y'all feel it in your heart to donate, that link to you
Oh, you know what? As a
and
matter
make
of
that
fact, hang
happen.
on a second. We might actually have something already.
And what is this? Why are you doing that? Let
Y'all
me
keep.
read
I'm gonna
this.
look this up right quick.
Yeah. Would you like to read yourself for 2003 stay the same or not change? You see that? You see that question, Calvin?
Yeah, I
That's
see
from
it.
a
I'm looking at it.
letter. That's from a
Oh,
letter.
you going? No, I'm definitely going to change. It's already started. That's already started.
I
The reason
mean,
is
you know what? I would change one thing. Being more of a people person. That's one thing I change. Because believe it or not, Ashley has influenced more of a people person than I normally am. So shout out to that.
I
knew we had a donations link already. I just had to go find it.
New me, new you, new whatever 2023.
How are you being intentional about that
different,
change?
Yeah, if you don't do something different, you're gonna get the same year you had last year. Just the date on the calendar change.
Well, to answer that question, well, first of all, don't see it. Alan has put a link up there for donations towards the Kingdom Conversation to become better. To answer Janine's question, I both in situations that I know I'm not being around people, and actually engaging, going to events and volunteering for fundraisers and things of that nature, where I'm around working, you know, not really being seen, but still mingling and having conversations about things I would probably never have conversations about. So I guess for me to to help that change. All right, what else we got? What are you bringing into 2023?
What are you bringing into 2023?
Like,
that's a tough question.
What do you mean, Shay? What do you mean by what are we bringing into 2023?
Hey, Shay, if you got questions, so we can get you a clear, thought out answer. 3 words.
I'm gonna answer Janine while we're waiting for her to respond.
Go ahead.
How are you being intentional about the change? I'm changing up a couple of my routines and disciplines, especially with money, and I wanna drop 20 more pounds. So I'm gonna change my eating. I work out pretty regularly, so I'm gonna change my eating, and that's a negative on the more yeses.
Janine, why you still doing? Why, yeah, yo, Janine, that bill got vetoed. What are you doing?
What's the most important you've learned this year? That's a good question. What's the most important lesson you learned this year? That's a good one.
So,
what's the most important question?
What is going on?
Can y'all hear that back?
People fighting? What's happening?
Oh my gosh. I told them, man. I told them. 2 of you, I can hear you. Stop.
So,
or go hear you.
For me, I'm going to try to answer. So, the most important lesson I've learned this year, I really kind of learned it towards the end of last year, was just for me, it was about the people. It was about being the people, spending as much time as I possibly could with the people that I wanted to spend the time with. Because you got to hold on to those relationships that you cherish. Because you never know. You don't know what tomorrow brings. Because like I said, all of us are running out of time. Oh, you got to chastise the kids on the live.
Why not? No.
And then, as far as positive things I'm bringing, like a mindset, to me, it's just bless you. It's being more aggressive about the things that I want to get done than I had. Less passivity. There you go. I think that's the best way to say it. Being less passive about the things that you know you need to get done than I have been in the past. Because sometimes there have been things that I haven't done because in my mindset, I was like, well, I'm going to have to steal time from this thing in order to do this, even though by getting the thing I need to get done is going to, in the long run, give me more time. Sometimes I have a tendency to not want to steal that time now so that I can have time later.
Nice. Oh, y'all wilding on this. I'm just seeing all the chat.
You see
Y'all
all that?
Yeah, I see all that.
So,
do you want to bring
what y'all gonna answer that question? What y'all got?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to answer. I'm trying to answer it without going to. I'm trying to find the right way to answer it because I learned something. I definitely learned some things.
Okay, what positive things are you bringing? I am bringing in regards to family. My mindset to family has grown more open, more receptive, and more loving. So that's one of the things into the next year and making and having that grow to be big has been. And what kind of mindset am I bringing into 2? I will say that I'm bringing a more business minded into 2023. There's things that I want to do, things I want to, and I need to have a more business mindset in order to accomplish those things. Compromising my time with the family and my time with everything else that I have going.
I think for me,
About to be.
For me, the big thing I'm going into 2023 is more of a self assurance and belief in myself. That's a big one for me. So, and a confidence, a real confidence in believing I can achieve more than I have done. So, I'm really think this is going to be a good year, a great year.
I have something that I want to say, listeners. Be comfortable. Oh my gosh, this whole yes and no thing really wild. I would like to say that be comfortable with who you are. I will say in 2020, I have learned to become comfortable with who I am without feeling guilty for it, without feeling ashamed about it. So I would encourage anybody that's going through some mental block or some kind of negative thought towards how they are as a person. And I would encourage y'all to love yourself, reward yourself, and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve, and being you is okay. I just want to share that.
More lunch dates with the squad.
I could do some wings. I love some wings.
Hey, that's a good question. Hey, I think we do need to do more lives this year. 2023, we're doing more lives. We're just gonna say it that way.
But what is that? That's the thing. It's like, that's the questions. What does that mean then? that's why I asked the question, like how many is more lives? Because this is our first one, so the first live in 2 years. So how many is more lives?
Hey, well, anything more than what we did is an increase. So
so one more, okay.
Dude, that's an increase.
All right.
We can double it. How about that?
We're
gonna double it
next year.
Well, I mean, this is gonna be 2 episodes. Technically, I'm gonna break it in half. I just got to see where I'm gonna break it in half because we're at an hour now. So I'm gonna break it in half, and it's gonna get posted up today, sometime because we're getting ready to take my mother to her lunch dinner situation, and then next week be the second half of it.
Okay. I like it. Let's say at least 12. How about that? Let's make life easy.
At least
push on ourselves. At
least 12.
I
mean, 1 month. Yeesh.
At least 12. That's easy. We can do that.
So once at the beginning or the end of the
can we do that, Calvin?
We can. We're gonna make it happen.
I mean, because that becomes if we do a live at 7 in the morning, one thing I can guarantee you, there will be 0 people on the live.
We gotta do what we gotta do.
Unless they're in South Africa, the few listeners we got in South Africa and Germany, they might be on there, but nobody else will be here.
Ashley said do one at the end of every month.
We can do that.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
We got
at the end of every month.
We can do that.
I'm going to
the
put
studio
it on
will be available.
Yeah, definitely not.
One thing's for certain: the studio will be available.
Calvin has a schedule, and if it's not in the schedule, it is not getting. So for 2023, do we have any room for compromise, or is that not changing?
For my schedule? For my schedule?
Yes.
For that calendar?
For the calendar, yeah.
Put it up there. All you got, see, this is the thing. People don't understand this, and I'm not changing it. It's going to get worse. If you want Calvin Hill to be involved, tell him a week ahead of time with time and date and location so I can pull it in my calendar. I missed one yesterday. I was supposed to be at an event. I was supposed to be at it was like a interview or something yesterday. And because I didn't one think about it, and I got to put it on my calendar a week ahead of time, I missed it.
Okay.
I felt bad.
I'm glad you said that. So
I felt bad.
Things happen.
Yeah, but I don't like that. So use that. We use the iPhone. We use the phones for everything else. So I advise. Well, I'm just telling you what I do. What I like.
Look, I can put a standing on my calendar entry, man, at the end of the month for us to do this live. But I can certainly set up that recurring situation.
I was waiting for you to read that, Calvin.
Hey, I like it, but that's how I plan my calendar.
Okay.
That's how. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And those priorities, it can show up in my calendar.
Let me go ahead and start queuing up this music here.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta live on that calendar, man.
Look at
yeah, yup.
Shade. Yep. They throwing shade.
Hey, that's fine. I like it.
Can I be completely honest with you?
What's that?
We have a family calendar. That's what we like. If there's something going on, even down to the haircuts, we put on a calendar. We put times on it, and that's how we make sure things get.
Okay, I can't add this event.
I can't say that it doesn't work. It definitely does work.
So, for example, I have to be at a bowling alley in about 50 minutes. So, fellas, and that's not on the calendar. So, but flexibility is built in. Yes, it is.
What you say? What you say? Oh, hey, Auntie, if you're watching, hey, I see you. I saw your comment down there. I just gotta make sure I shout out. Man, shout out to everybody up here that's following, even those people and that's joined us today for this live first Kingly Conversation live podcast. It's pretty dope. So thank you all for
Yeah,
tuning in.
Thank y'all.
Tuning in today. It was fun. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I like this interaction.
You like that interaction?
This was dope, bro. See, I told you I'm changing already. I'm intentionally. All right, man. What y'all got for closing thoughts, man? Or just skate out of here.
Closing thoughts.
For me, man, it's just make all the memories that you can. Set yourself up for the future. That's really. And then, my other note was do your best not to miss the things to the people that are important to you. Because sometimes we can think something's not important, but it is very important to those people that care about us.
Thank you.
Hey, definitely like Fonzo said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. 2023, make every day count. Live intentional. If you can't live on a schedule, live on purpose.
Oh, my God. Here you go with the schedule. You had to throw that one in.
He did. He did.
Hey, man. Hey,
that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm looking forward to the next year. All the progress from you two gentlemen and from the watchers and the listeners. Everybody have a great year. Ride the wave. It's going to be a roller coaster. There's going to be ups. Keep steadfast. Keep going. Keep going. I ain't gonna preaching no prosperity on nobody, but I'm just saying if you work hard at it, you'll get it, man. That's all I got.
Hey, Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year.
Absolutely. Happy New Year, everybody. If my cousin's listening, happy birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to my mama today. Happy birthday. Yeah. Happy New Year.
Hey, can
you get what?
Can I get that one time? This
sound what you trying to get? Your sound effect? You talking about your sound effect?
Yeah, his sound
bite.
All right, you ready?
Can
you
I
ready for it? Real quick? Okay, hang on. You ready for it? All right, here we go.
I'm out. All right, y'all. That's all I got, man. Thank y'all for joining.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
Before the podcast is. Yes. Bye. Happy New Year.